Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to this live stream where we have two amazing young talents of India, Arjun Erigaisi and D. Gukesh, who will be joining us. They finished as the winners and runner-up of National Championship 2022. It was a keenly contested national championship with 30 IMs and 23 GMs taking part, and maybe one of the strongest national championships in the history of our country. And it was won by Arjun right there in your frame. And Gukesh also scored the same number of points, but was second on tiebreak. So here's Arjun, a very nice picture with this on his head. There's a crown, and then we have Gukesh here, who also has this nice smile and a nice trophy. By the way, both of them won. Arjun won 6 lakh, Gukesh won 5 lakhs. We also had Iniyan, who scored the same number of points and finished third. Iniyan, I'll also interview him later. He will not be part of this live stream, but I'll interview him separately. And this is Arjun's performance here. He was unbeaten. He beat strong players like Sayantan, Ravi Teja, Abhijeet Gupta, Pranav V, while Gukesh was also unbeaten and managed to beat Kaustav Chatterjee, Samet Shetty, also Abhijeet Gupta. And they both played against each other as well. We look at that game, they drew against each other. And this was the final standings that we have on the screen right now. And I've also taken a lot of your questions that you have asked in the community post. There were some very interesting questions, and so we are going to have a look at all of them. So before we get going, I hope the sound and all is good, and if it's fine, let me invite our guests today. Hello, hi Arjun, hello Gukesh, how are you guys? Yeah, good. You both have reached home safely. How was the national championship, Arjun? Very tiring? Yeah, I mean, I think you might have never played the national championship, right, Arjun? Maybe the first time, the Open. Okay. And Gukesh? First nationals, yeah? Oh, one second, one second. I think somehow the audio might have gone away, but now, can you say something? One second. One second, one second. I think I know the reason. I changed the headphone input here. Maybe if you guys could just say something. Gukesh, hello.
Yeah,
Just yeah. Now it's we are here. Very sorry. I had changed my headphones from one port to the other. So yeah, Arjun said that this was his first time he played the nationals after it became a Swiss event, and Gukesh has never played the Open Nationals, so this is the first time for him as well.
I played the National B actually
Ah,
in
the
2015.
yeah, same thing.
so you guys would have been very young at that point, and this time, how was the event? Yeah, it was very strong, right?
Yeah, this is probably the strongest Indian championship we've ever had.
Right. And I think you guys were you happy with your score? Because I think when I saw through your games, I thought both of you could have scored more, especially Gukesh. I think Gukesh, you didn't convert many of the great positions you had.
Yeah, against Iniyan, I should have converted, and also against Arvind, I had some chances. So, yeah, it could have been better, but it could have also been worse.
It could also have
I
been worse.
blundered in the opening against Lalit Babu,
Oh,
and also I was completely lost against Aravind Anna, and also against Iniyan. In the end, I was losing. So, yeah.
So there was, yeah, true. And also, your game between each other was very interesting. Shall we begin with that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let's have a look at that one here. So this is the game between Arjun and Gukesh. Gukesh was white, and very interesting choice here by Arjun. Arjun, you played the Botvinnik system. You don't play it very often.
Yeah, I don't play it very often, but I have prepared this line that on the previous night, and I thought it's an interesting idea, and he wouldn't predict it for sure. So I
And
thought it's
also not knight bd7 here, which is the main move, but
yeah,
bishop e7.
yeah, main move would be familiar for sure. So I thought it's a good surprise.
Sure. And the game continued like this is all well-known theory, and I think Gukesh, you would be aware of it, right?
Yeah, I did check this line a long time back, but I completely forgot the lines. So I was playing over the board.
And rook a6 you played in like 5 seconds, bishop a6, knight c5, queen c5, dc. And guys, this is very well known b4.
Yeah, I remember till here, but I made mistake.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that rook a1 has been played before. It's like 5 times has been played before. Arjun, you knew the refutation, yes?
Yeah, I thought this was a mistake, but it's apparently not.
It's not, yeah?
Yeah, because after that he found all the only moves and it just ended another.
Yeah, it was a perfect game, except for rook a.
So basically white always has this small edge. With rook a1 you gave it up. And I guess the engines think black is slightly better. But
Yes, in this position, but with some depth they realized that it's nothing and it's just a
wow. But it was not easy, right? For white to defend.
yeah, white has to find a lot of only moves which he did.
Were you shocked, Gukesh, when he played b3?
Um, like as soon as he played b3, I realized that I messed up some things. Yeah, but uh, I I was kind of shocked, but okay. I didn't remember the line also.
Yeah, now you were like on your own, so you played bishop f1. Just for the viewers here, what happens if rook takes a6? What would you play here as black?
And not just one move.
Not just one move, yeah. By the way, Arjun Arjun. Actually, you're a very good trainer, yeah. I see that you always have good questions for the chat. And have you taught anyone chess ever?
No, I haven't taught chess. No, earlier, so people used to come and ask me to give some tips or something. So I used to tell them that I'm only good at playing and my sister is good at teaching.
Ah, your sister is a teacher.
No. I just used to say that she's good at teaching.
Okay.
She narrates things well. She analyzes well in general. But I am a terrible teacher, I would say.
Really? Why?
Just I don't think I'm good at it.
Okay. So in the chat, people are Divyanshu Kumar says c3, b takes c3, and b2. Also,
Correct.
Aryan Kedia says that. Karthik Jagan Masetti says that. So that's the variation everyone's quoting in the chat. C3 takes
Yeah.
and b2.
So c3, white plays rook a1.
Rook a1. Guys, you have to see this. Oh. Oh. Still not over, yeah?
And now this is not easy.
This move now, guys. What do you play here? Try to figure out what is the move that you will play here. Gukesh, you saw this easily, yeah?
Yeah, otherwise I would have taken rook. No, not easily, but
This was not easy. This move for you.
I wouldn't say it's difficult also, but this move was okay, but after that, the idea was kind of nice, but
Yeah,
not very difficult.
yeah, really cool.
Okay, everyone's thinking of B C2 here.
Yeah,
So C2 is the move that is the highest number of people have said. Is that correct?
yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
And maybe Gukesh can explain that one.
Okay, so bishop f3, I guess.
So now the threat is rook d8 and rook d1, correct?
Yes.
So bishop f3.
Let's say bishop f3 and I think a5 should.
A5.
The point is that I just want to play a4, a3
And
promote
black
all the
wins,
pawns.
right? There's no
Yeah.
way you can stop it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think bishop d1, there is rook d8. So,
So even if you take anyway, next move this one. Arjun, what amazing! I think you were expecting this to happen, yeah. But
I was hoping, but I knew that he's not stupid enough to take one.
yeah, because this is sometimes, yeah. I mean, it's you could miss this. That C3 you can come back, and then A5, A4 is coming. But I guess with so much time, because you played opening, I guess it's if you are under time pressure, maybe it's possible to miss.
Yeah, and that too, I blitzed out all my moves, so he would
Right,
think
right.
there's nothing.
Could you have done something like while playing B3, taken like 45 minutes, and then would Gukesh you would have thought differently?
Maybe, but I just don't like thinking so much in it.
Okay, cool.
yeah, I still believe that he won't miss rook a6.
Exactly. After 45 minutes, that too. So that
Yeah.
also you would have figured it out, right? In general, it's difficult to trick strong players. Bishop f1, rook d8, and then
Yeah, it's h4, h5, and everything was all precise, and they were all only moves.
b takes c3, bishop f1. And now if he takes here, then he's losing because of check and b2.
Yeah.
But once again, the right move was played by Gukesh. Check, take here, and h6. Threatening to queen there on h7, b2. And this resulted in a draw soon. Wow.
It was a very crazy and interesting.
Very nice game. Yeah, this was a great fight from both of you. And I think both of you fought every game, right? You did not take an agreed draw in any of the games, like quick agreed draw.
Yes, as well as.
Okay. Let's have a look at couple of more questions that I had. Maybe first a bit for Arjun. Arjun, there was one opening that I was very surprised that you played, which was against Ayush. No, which was Sayantan Das. And I thought that was very brave of you to try this a6, bishop a4, and f5.
Yeah, so here is the story. I was spending a lot of time with Surya and vacancy, and he mentioned about this. So after going back home, I studied it, and it seemed very interesting. And I thought it's a good plan for one game at least.
Because
yeah,
everyone knows that this is quite a respected line, right? f5 here.
yes, here there are a few ways to get an advantage with d3, knight c3, at least slight edge.
But when you play a6 and f5, engine shows like a huge advantage to white.
It does, but white has to find a lot of only moves. For example, d4 is already the only move to get an advantage.
Yes. And it was nice that Sayantan actually knew these things.
Yeah.
And maybe here you would have faced some trouble if you would have taken on f5, no? Or you had worked it out?
I prepared this, and it's actually objectively equal at a higher depth, and it's very complicated in practical play. So c4 and there are dynamics in the position. Both sides have their pluses and minuses.
Okay. When he took on g8, I think you were very happy.
Yes, I got a good position, and there were a few mistakes, but overall it was a decent.
Very cool. Very cool. I there was one variation that I liked very much, which I can show the viewers. Queen b6, c3 here, and now if instead of knight d2, knight d2, knight takes here, instead of queen takes, he plays knight b3. It's a very cool. Maybe Gukesh, you might have not seen this, so
In G6 queen.
yes, very quick, very quick. Queen g6, threatening a mate on g2, forcing here, and then queen c6. It's game over. Oh, very nice. And yeah, I think Gukesh, you also had a very nice moment in the initial rounds. I thought this idea with king d2 was very cool. You know, like not just king d2, but then also taking with d3. I mean, in the board filled with so many pieces.
Yeah, but I thought if I get knight e4, it's game over. So.
Right. This, and there's too much pressure here. And when I was looking through the games, it was very difficult for me to understand Gukesh's games. You know, it was slightly easier to understand your games, Arjun. Do you think that Gukesh is a very complicated player in general, like with the way he plays?
I think he likes chaos a bit, and I prefer simple positions. But in general, we are very much universal. So.
Yeah. I mean, you also like to play complicated positions, but at least in this tournament, Gukesh's games were somehow very, very complex, and I think your games were very cool, in the sense quite simple. Let's have a look at another very interesting game. What would you say was your best game here, Arjun?
I was happy with my game against Bayu because I was caught in opening in a very complex time.
And you came 9 minutes late to this game, or what?
No, I didn't come late to this game.
You didn't. Okay. Somehow it shows that you were a bit late, but
Game started late.
game started. Okay. So this you got caught, yeah, in the preparation.
Yes, so I did not take this F5 line seriously. Although it's the main line, he never played it before. So I didn't take it seriously, but he played it and I thought I screwed up and I was in some trouble. So yeah, this is all mainland. Queen f6, knight f3, g5.
Did you know this game of Wesley So and Carlson here?
Yeah, I checked that. So yeah, this was all theory. And later, takes. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, and here maybe knight b7 was the game between them, and you took.
I also knew knight d4, c5. Here I only remember bishop e5. I forgot bishop c7.
I think there was a game Abdusataro. So Wesley Abdusataro.
Okay, bishop c7.
Here?
I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure after c5 there was.
Okay.
Okay. I don't see it in the database, but maybe.
I think it was some blitz game.
Okay. So b4 you found on the board.
Yeah, it's not so difficult, but I spent almost all the time on knight b7. He blitzed out rook b8.
And then you took. Well, it was maybe he was still prepared or what?
Yeah, bishop e6 also was there. Rook
b1 is queen c4.
Queen c4. I thought I can give bishop c4.
When? Take this.
Okay. Rook b1.
Because if rook b1, there is knight e2.
I think this still wins because knight e2 bishop. Sorry, no, this doesn't. Bishop e2 there is queen c3. So the point is I have to start with bishop c4 check. So king moves. Now I take on b1. Knight e2 I take the knight. Queen c3 and I have bishop b.
Smart.
But queen c4 should also win, I think. Bishop e6 rook e6.
Right.
But okay, yeah, bishop c4 is
Yeah, this also.
Rook e6. Okay. So bishop e6, and here knight d2, rook d8.
Yeah, so bishop c4 was a new move for him, and he was on his own after that.
Ah, okay. But the game was still around equal, right? Here.
Actually, king f1 was winning for me. I didn't even consider it. It's just
When?
bishop e4.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a tough move. If he takes on h2, then you
Now,
take. Just take this.
yeah, and if he takes on h2 with the bishop, I think the point is I can take on d4, give the key a check, and play queen c. You can still play queen f6, but I have the k, and I'm doing that.
You have rook a1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now knight f3 is at that, rook e6 is at that, and there are many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very complicated. So here g3, and then I mean the game was maybe around even, like, but
Yes, I felt it's around even, but I did not give up. I was ambitious, and I thought he can go wrong in this position if possible. I was hopeful about it.
and this was a mistake, yeah, taking on h2.
Oh no, I think it was fine.
Here.
It was fine until the very end. This was all fine. So I think here look f7 was simple.
He should have gone back.
Yeah.
But king j8 is so tempting.
Yeah.
So that he can go here.
Yeah.
Yes, but after 94, he had to find a formula more look h6 to make it draw him.
And why is this losing?
Because my knight is covering the g3 square, his king is cut off, and if he does nothing, I can play slowly like rook d7, rook c2, and try to knight c.
Wow, it looks like your king is in danger, but actually it's his king. So it's
So now rook h6, rook g2.
Yeah, now the h6, rook g2.
King f8. Just rook g4.
g4.
when king f8, you took here, and yeah, somehow his king got really into trouble, and then this was a mate. So this was a very classy game by you, and I think Abhijeet Gupta lost a game with Gukesh as well. So you both beat him, and I think Gukesh, that was your favorite game as well.
Yeah, also my game against Samet.
Samet.
But yeah, against Gupta, it was very, very nice game.
Because in a way, like Abhijeet played this A3 system. Were you prepared for this? Because you played this with white as well.
Yeah, against Samet I played.
Yeah.
In Vaikanse, this was like already 2 games were played. So
Correct.
I knew everyone would check it.
So here, and this is all theory, yeah, or not?
I don't think so.
You were on your own.
Yeah, just g5, rook g8 I played on my own.
Okay. And can you not win this now? A pawn here?
Yeah, I saw this. So I think I was calculating bishop c4, knight c4, queen d4, knight e5, bishop g3, c5, dc6, queen c6, bishop e5, take, knight d7. I thought this should also be like preferable for black, but I like the c5 idea which I played in that game. But maybe this was actually stronger than c5. I underestimated this idea of putting the knight on b5
The knight comes here.
because I just thought if he plays knight b5, I'll take and go queen c7, knight d7, knight c5. But after that, I can't make progress, and he has a4, a5 coming.
Yeah, and these bishops would be very strong at some point. It's just
Yeah.
one square for your knight.
Hmm.
So you went king e7. And here it started to get very risky for you because your king is in the center, your knight is on the side of the board, and he's pushing e5. Were you getting nervous here?
So, like when he played knight d4, I had to see till uh, like rook c7 when I played knight b2.
So knight b2, queen c2, takes, knight a4, e5, knight e8,
Yeah,
f4.
yeah, I calculated all this
f4 also you saw. Like f4 is not such a forcing line, no? Or is it?
because now queen h5 is coming, and I thought it was the only move for white to keep the attack going.
Take, queen h5, take, king d8, bishop e3 with rook f7 threatened, rook c7, knight f.
So yeah, when I played the knight b2, I saw till here. So
Wow. And you assess this as?
I thought it should be better for black. Like king c8, king b7, I'm getting.
Gukesh, do you check your games with engine after they are over?
Not during the tournament. After the tournament,
So have you checked already?
some games I checked, but still some games are left.
Some are left, yeah?
Yeah.
So you don't know exactly whether it's better or not. This
No.
position or who is better. Okay.
So what is the computer?
I've not seen it. I've also kept it off. But I thought that some point it showed very big advantage to white. Like when I was going through. Not big, but like
Around this point, I think it was 0.35 on chess 24 inch
For white, yeah?
for white. Yeah.
Okay, I'm 3 points up, I thought.
Yeah, I would prefer black.
Yeah, I don't see anything. So this rook d1 was nice, yeah? Setting up bishop b6.
here. And if pawn takes, this is hanging, and if knight takes, this is hanging. True. So rook b8, queen here.
Yeah, and here, like king c8 was a bad move, I think. You should have gone g4. The point is that after like queen g5, king c8, queen g4, knight e3. So he has to spend some time to get the g4 pawn while I can coordinate my pieces.
Correct.
But I just blitzed out king c8. I thought that's the only move.
And so he took here. And now it got a bit tense, yeah?
Yeah. I was trying to play fast. I was slow on time.
a5.
It's somehow kind of hard for him to move the queen, yeah, because I'm always getting f6.
And if he takes here, you just take
Knight
back.
f6. Yeah.
And now your pieces are much better, and your king is safer.
Yeah.
So he went here, fe, queen e6. And this endgame I was actually watching when it was live, and I thought that okay, black is better, but it's very difficult to convert. You managed to do it.
I think he missed that after like g4, g5 was very bad. I think he missed g5, knight e4, rook d3, knight f2.
Rook, this move.
Because we were in time pressure and it's very easy to miss.
Maybe he should try for some knight c4, bishop a4.
Yeah, I also thought so.
And then just play this endgame, yeah?
But I was not sure, like with the rooks, I thought I have some chances.
Correct. Like maybe try for some mating attack. But this turned out to be...
So what I was calculating was like kind of funny, yeah? Because when I played knight f4,
Yeah.
I saw rook f3 and I just assumed that rook h8, king g1, knight h3.
Yeah.
First of all, for some reason, I thought he has to go king g2. King f1 is there, but
Hmm.
I saw knight g5, rook f5,
Hmm.
rook g8, rook b5, king a6. Let's say rook d5, knight e4, king f3, knight d2, rook d2. Rook e8, I thought this was winning, but just rook e2. So this
Executed.
was horrible calculation.
Right.
But I was lucky that I still could go back knight d5.
So then here you went back and you could get your king, and
And luckily this
this
endgame,
this
this
end
rook
game,
endgame.
yeah, exactly, is winning for you. It's very cool. And also not very difficult. Yeah, here it
Yeah.
was check, and the main point being that if he goes back, you have this, and I mean many ways, but king f2 should do the trick with it. Yeah, very nice. Do you guys feel that national championship has a different kind of feel than any strong open tournaments that you have played, let's say in Europe and so on?
Okay, in India there is a lot of underrated players, so we have to be a lot more careful and yeah, but it was interesting.
Right. Yeah, I mean, at some point, this is the very reason why many people don't like to play in India after they get strong, because they think that there are many lower rated opponents, and in the first 3-4 rounds, it gets a bit difficult. Does that thought cross your minds as well?
Yes, that's why I wasn't considering to play it first, but but I thought since my vacancy rating is not getting updated, I should try to make use of it and play some tournament game or anything.
Hmm. It didn't make a huge difference. Yeah, instead of top seed, you were second seed.
Yes, but I was having 2660 and I was 263 in
Correct.
terms of play.
That's a difference. Yeah, and Gukesh, I think Gukesh for you it doesn't matter. Yeah, for wherever you play, or is
Yeah.
it?
No, I'm fine with
It
playing
doesn't
it.
it doesn't anywhere
if
there's
you,
a
if you ask Gukesh today, oh, there's a tournament happening in the middle of the sea somewhere. Would you like to play? Like, okay, tell me. I'll go there.
Yeah, in India, it's definitely challenging to play, but yeah, I like playing in India.
You like fighting chess. Okay, there are some questions that are posed by our viewers. So what we'll do is I chose a few. So we'll ask one Arjun can answer, one Gukesh can answer, and if you both want to answer also, you're most welcome to do so. Shall we do that?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and is Arjun, here is Gukesh, and the first question, let's start from here. Sorry, this was Divya's questions. By the way, Arjun, Divya mentioned that you have to pay her some 10% of prize money.
Yeah, she said she'll pay me 1% of her money and I have to pay her 10% of my pay.
Why do
I'm
you
not
have to
sure
pay
why.
her?
I'm not sure why either, but that's the deal apparently.
You are Gukesh. You are asking why?
No, I thought Divya should pay Arjun because,
Yeah, because Arjun helped her. Yeah,
yeah.
to win.
Apparently, since she didn't trouble me much, I have to pay.
Oh, good logic.
Arjun, please don't make any financial deals. Uh, Here's the first question. Sachin Ranade says, "How do you keep yourself away from all distractions?"
Okay, you tell me.
Let's go with Gukesh. Yeah. Then the next one to Arjun.
Like, what kind of distraction?
Any kind of, like, anything that distracts you from chess or stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So I used to watch a lot of movies or something like that, and um, I got. I thought it was not really helping me, so I stopped watching movies.
It was not helping
Um,
you in chess.
Yeah, so no, I mean one or two movies from time to time is fine, but I was watching like daily one movie or something. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I think you just have to have some discipline, something.
I
Yeah,
think
you
then
just have to be
you
strong.
you replaced it with Chess Base India clips. Yeah, you started watching.
That, yeah.
You should. That also. Then we stopped it. So now you are not distracted at all.
Why did you stop?
No, no, it's not
There's no
stopped.
tournaments.
Now we'll again travel no soon. So it'll again restart. No, it didn't stop. We just put something yesterday, but when we are at an event, it's easier.
Yeah.
So next one for Arjun. Janak says, how can I improve and work on my chess being a school student? It becomes stressful day by day to me.
Yes, it's not easy, especially when you're a student. But I think in your free time, playing online should help. Playing online or solving some positions, simple tactics, something like.
Got it. Okay. Um, this is for both. Rohit Lucky says, how are you both planning to spend your prize money?
I haven't taught yet. I should see.
Not yet thought. But this is maybe Arjun your biggest prize money or?
Oh no, I think Kolkata was higher than this.
Kolkata was $10,000, right?
Yeah, and
And
also
this is
something in Blitz.
and also in Blitz. And Gukesh for you?
I don't know. I'll use it for some tournaments and training.
And was this your highest prize money? You won 5 lakh, Arjun won 6 lakh.
Uh, I think in World Rapid and Blitz, I won some 12,000.
Wow. This time, yeah?
12, no, not 12,000. I think 10,000 for Rapid and I don't know, 1,000 for Blitz or something.
That right when you started running away to the airport, that this time only,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. Anand Narayanan says, great dance Arjun with Abhimanyu Puranik. Question to Gukesh. Who was the better dancer between Arjun and Abhimanyu in that viral video? For all the people who have not seen, we should at least, because Arjun, people also should know. Can I show that?
Yeah, sure. Also, I should mention that Gukesh is a very good dancer himself,
Hey,
but
no.
he's just very shy in front of the camera. He was in the room when we were doing all this. He was dancing, but when
Hey,
the
no,
video,
not that much. I was just doing one or two steps.
Gukesh is a good dancer. We should have had him in the video, but let's have a look at this one.
You might be able to catch a glimpse of me laughing in the mirror or something, but I'm not sure in the viral video.
Okay, here is the video. But Abhimanyu wins the dance, best
definitely.
dancer, yeah?
Yeah, no chance.
no, he's very positive.
Was he your roommate, Arjun?
Yeah, he was my roommate.
It's very weird.
Without music, it's kind of weird, but
Okay, people can hear the music, so it was not like they couldn't, but you guys couldn't hear. Oh, when when Amruta showed this to me, actually I didn't see it for a change. Generally, I'm very well updated. Today she told me you have. Oh, Arjun is coming to interview. Yeah, you should ask him about the dance. I said which dance, and then she showed me on Instagram. I said what? This is amazing.
yeah.
So, question is, who was the better dancer, Gukesh?
Abhimanyu. for sure.
Abhimanyu, yeah, no doubt.
Like, not only this, yeah, he almost danced a full song, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's
Like-
Also, he was dancing a lot. And he's very, very good at it.
Yeah, he's the best.
okay. Vidyal says, my question to both of them: what does the one weird thing that your relatives and friends asked you to buy while returning from a foreign trip? Do anyone ask you like, oh, you are going to play this tournament, can you bring this for me?
Okay, people asked for chocolates, but it's not weird.
Yes.
Yeah, same chocolates.
Chocolates only, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one asked anything yet from you guys. Maybe after a few years. Apart from congratulating each other, what is the first conversation after the last round?
Between us.
Yes.
Fish, do you remember?
No.
I thought this was a nice chat here on this. Like Arjun says, thank you everyone for all the tweets and messages. It's an overwhelming feeling. I really enjoyed the tournament, AICF. Hard luck, Gukesh. It could have been either one of us. I like to specially thank my family for always being there and supporting me. And then Iniyan says, hard luck to only one person. If I remember well, you were tied by two. Anyways, well played and well deserved victory. I think Iniyan was also just having some fun there.
Yeah.
We were all having fun after that.
And Gukesh also mentioned, congrats Arjun, well deserved. And Divya, of course, they're saying still waiting for that 10%. So there was a nice one there. Dipesh Kumar, what do you think, feel of this thumbnail? Sagar, please show this post thumbnail while asking. Okay, so I put it here.
Yeah, I love Mahabharat and everyone in my family as well. So it feels nice, and Gukesh thinks
Nothing. I don't think anything.
Okay, nice. So Arjun, was your name actually like when it was put?
My grandmother was a huge fan of Arjun from Mahabharat. So she wanted myself to be there.
Oh wow! So then it's very apt. Nice. Oops. Deb Prasad Chakrabarti has written a huge question. He says, my question to both will be that, do you believe chess is in any way related to maths? And if so, or if not so, why? Like he says that if someone is good at maths, he has to be good at chess, and vice versa. My perception is that chess mostly deals with instantaneous decision making, and also he said. So, what do you think? Like,
I think Gukesh is the wrong person to ask this.
he's the wrong person, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
He is very good at chess, but is, I think, very bad at maths.
Gukesh, you don't like maths, yeah, at all?
Yeah. I don't like to touch school books.
You don't like to touch school books. Wow. And Arjun?
Oh, I used to enjoy maths, but after that point, I'm not such a big fan of it anymore. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. If I have to study something, I would pick maths over other subjects.
Got it. Anitej Sinha says, congratulations to both. How would you suggest a 1200 ELO rated player to improve fast? I mean, what were the secrets? How did you become like who you are? I remember, Gukesh, you were your rating was very low, right? At some point, and then you gained rating very quickly. I think maybe 1700 or something.
My initial rating was actually 1200.
Yeah, 1200, and then you gained like 300, 400. You quickly went up the ladder. Any secret suggestions that you can make?
Like it was the time when K40 was introduced, so I was just very lucky to benefit from that. I mean, as soon as K40 got introduced, I played 2 or 3 tournaments and it increased like 400 points. Yeah. I think you should just keep enjoying chess
and play a lot. Yes.
Yeah, play a lot, definitely. Solve a lot of positions. That will help.
And Arjun? My starting rating was 1500 and I was overrated then. I struggled a lot and I lost a lot of area, but I just kept playing. And after a certain point, things started going my way and and I had become stronger while playing a lot of tournaments. So I started gaining weight and that's how things.
Did you train with a trainer? Like, did you have a coach at that point?
Yes, I was with Sudarshan sir. He's not in chess anymore, but he used to travel to tournaments with me.
Sudarshan. And what about you, Gukesh?
Yeah, my first coach was Bhaskar sir. I initially started out with him and then Vijayanand sir. Like, I stayed with him till 20, I became 2300, 2400.
So do you guys think that coach is important, because a lot of people right now are self trained players, in the pandemic they started playing, they watch a lot of videos online, they use a lot of material which are there, they solve a lot of tactics. Do you think that having a coach makes a difference?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a guide. So coach, it's good to have coach, but otherwise, if you just want to play for fun, and it's also possible to just play online yourself and improve. It's not impossible.
But coach
But
will speed up the process.
yeah, for sure.
Same thoughts for you, Gukesh?
Yeah, like, I mean, if you want to play for fun, just play for fun, yeah, then it's okay. But I think coaches definitely have. Uh, like all my coaches have uh, done a great contribution to my chess. So
For sure.
yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Few more. Priya Agarwal, as we know, there were 2 rounds in one day for most of the tournament. So, what did both of them do in between the rounds? And do they prefer 1 round per day or a hectic schedule of 2 games per day? What do you prefer?
You can go first.
Yes, I'm fine with anything. Okay, I have a lot of experience playing double rounds. So I don't really mind double rounds. But yeah, I also don't mind single rounds, obviously. So.
What would you do in between the 2 rounds?
It depends on how long the first game went. So if if it finishes quickly, I mostly try to get some sleep. If it ended very late, then I I just try to like calm down for some time and prepare a bit. So yeah, basically mostly resting between the rounds.
Mostly rest. Okay. And Arjun?
Similar, I used to rest for the most of the time until pairing comes. Once pairing comes, I will focus on my preparation. And in general, I do like double rounds, but I don't mind single rounds either. And a lot of double rounds would be hectic towards the end, but two double rounds, let's say, for that.
Okay. Got it. Tejaswini says, Arjun, when you feel tired or bored while you practice, how do you concentrate?
I just watch something on YouTube to refresh myself and get back to it.
Nice. Okay. Tamal Mahato says to Gukesh, what do you think about Arjun and Nihal's playing style? Is it different than yours?
Well, we are still in the growing stage, so it's hard to talk about styles. But for now, I think Arjun is kind of the odd one out in V3 because he manages time very well, which me and Nihal both have some problems with. I'm not sure about Nihal now, but he used to have some problems, and I still do. So that is one thing, and also Nihal and Arjun, they are kind of intuitive, while I I like to calculate things out. So yeah, we are kind of different, but I can see some similarities between me and Nihal. But yeah, Arjun is kind of what to say, like different from us too.
Very cool. Also, Arjun plays with his left hand and you guys play with right hand.
That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, but very few players play with left hand. Yeah, in general, chess I've seen like
Levon is
majority.
one.
Sorry,
Levon is one of them.
Levon. Yes, Levon Aronian plays. Correct. Anshul Nanwani says to both, what do they think about the tie-break rules, not only for this tournament but for every other tournament at all levels? In spite of scoring 8.5, Gukesh and Iniyan were declared second and third. So maybe Arjun, your thoughts. I think you already tweeted about it as well, or you mentioned somewhere. I think in the
Yeah,
interview with Aditya. Yes.
yes. Honestly, I think there should be a better tactic like playoff or something because Gukesh played equally well and he deserved the win too. And also not just this tournament, but I think in candidates 2012 or 2013, Magnus and Kramnik tied for first, but they didn't have a playoff and Magnus won the tournament due to the bookings. And I think that's not how it should be, especially for the tournament like candidates. Yeah, I hope it will change. But
You think playoffs were a better choice? Yeah, Arjun.
I think so, yes.
And Gukesh.
I also think playoffs are better, not only because results didn't help me this time, but in general, I think playoffs are better to decide the best player.
Even if you finish first next time, you would be okay with playoffs.
Yeah, I would be fine but there is one thing which I think all the players tied for first should have a playoff.
Yes.
Like,
right.
yeah. So if there was a playoff, all three of us, like
So something
Iniyan,
like
me
second
Arjun.
and third can play, and then the winner plays with first. Something like that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that
or
that
all
would be an
playoff,
option. Yeah.
of course, that.
Got it. Okay. Few more. Chinmay says, what do they think about national championship format? Would a round robin format with top 8 players like we see in US and Russia would be better than the Swiss format that we have right now?
That would be a lot more exciting and intense. But I think this was also fun filled with a lot of new players which we are not aware of.
Correct. Yeah,
Before
many players got to make their norms as well here. And you too, Gukesh, you would like to play a Swiss league or a round robin?
I think any format is fine. I mean, there will always be pros and cons with any format, and well, this is a completely fine format with me. And also, the round robin happened for a few years. It was also exciting. So, yeah, any format is fine.
Got it. Okay. Shashwat Parida says, question to both of you. How important do you guys give to rating points? Because as a chess fan, I continuously use 2700 chess to see rating of our Indian players if there is a rating increase or decrease.
you can go first.
Yeah. Well, ratings, yeah, are kind of important. But yeah, I mean, the main goal should always be to improve and present the best version of yourself. But yeah, I mean, if you focus on your chess, enjoy the game, play at your best level, the ratings will obviously improve. So,
Yes, that is true. Fantastic. I love this part where you focus on your chess and the rating grows, but it's easier said than done. But Arjun, do you also think so?
Yeah, what Gukesh said is completely correct, but I personally I cannot relate because I do care a lot about numbers and ratings. So I think it's better if I try to be like Gukesh, but at the moment I do care how much rating is.
it's not like I don't care about it. I never said that.
But maybe Arjun, you see after every game, and Gukesh, you say you see after every game, and Gukesh.
During the tournaments, I try not to check.
So that's
After
the difference. Yeah, like you see after 10 games, maybe Arjun sees it every game. But Arjun, one thing I saw is that you decide something and then you implement it quite quickly. Like for example, you were saying that um, after World Rapid and Blitz, when you had this tilt and then you decided certain things and then you tried to implement them and it helped in your next event. I guess if you decide that, oh, I don't want to see the ratings, then maybe you will stop seeing it from your next events.
Yeah, probably, but at the moment, I think seeing is still fine.
It's fine, right? Right. As long as it's going up, it's good to
That
see.
is fine, yeah.
Okay. Prathamesh says, congratulations to both of you. My question is, if given a chance to spend one day with any famous chess personality and non-chess personality, who would they be and why? Arjun, maybe you can.
So chess would be Anand sir or Levon.
Anand or Levon. Oh, nice. So Levon, from being your competitor, also you enjoy his company, yeah?
Oh yes, and he's a very gentleman in Poland. So I and Nihal, we missed the bus. So he came to us and asked if we wanted lift.
Oh,
He's a very nice person. He's a gentle.
amazing.
Would be nice to be with. Non-chess. It would be cool to meet Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, okay. Nice. And Gukesh?
Chess player, I think any person who like any person, let's say in the top, yeah. I mean,
Anyone
it
who
would be
is
very
free.
interesting.
Now you have a choice, though. You can choose anyone then.
Yeah, like I'm a huge fan of all the top players, but like I have met Veshi sir and Arunian sir and interacted with them a lot. So if I have to choose, then maybe I would say Magnus.
Magnus, right.
And yeah, it's just one of the greatest of all time.
Sure. And non-chess personality, anyone?
Non-chess, I'm huge fan of Novak Djokovic.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, if I could meet him, then it would be a dream.
Why do you like him? Like for because there's also Federer, Nadal, I mean, who are very great players. Why Djokovic?
Yeah, I like Federer and Nadal too, but I don't know, Djokovic, I kind of feel something similar with me and him. So. And
like the fighting sort of, he keeps himself on the court all the time, you know.
Yeah, he is full of fire on the court and full of he's a great human being off the court, which I want to be. So, yeah.
Very nice. Tejasvi Krishna says, congratulations Arjun and Gukesh. My question to Arjun is, are you beginning to feel like a star now? Have you been randomly stopped for autographs? And does it worry you that becoming a star will come with a lot of expectations and trolling?
Trolling.
Yeah, guys, we are back. Sorry, electricity went off in my place. It's the first time that has happened in maybe all my days of streaming. Internet went off several times, but electricity never, and it came back now. So yeah, Arjun, the question.
Yeah, so I have been stopped for the autographs, and it's a nice feeling, but it doesn't come with any pressure. It's only positive motivation.
Positive.
To do
Very cool. Yeah, okay. So this 1 E4 or D4? Arjun, what's your answer?
D4.
D4. Gukesh?
Yeah.
D4. Okay. Do you like to follow strict or loose daily routine? Arjun?
Loose daily routine.
Loose.
Like I would like to follow a strict, but it's very hard.
But you follow loose.
Yeah.
Okay. 3. Vegetables or fruits? Gukesh?
Fruits.
Fruits. Arjun?
Same fruit.
Fruits. Oh, okay.
But you don't like.
I don't like any of them. So
Arjun is like Lays, maybe chips.
yeah, and chicken, mutton, prawn.
Okay. Fiction or non-fiction? Arjun.
Lately fiction.
Lately fiction. Okay.
Okay, I don't watch movies.
You don't watch
Not anymore.
and no books also, yeah? Fiction or non-fiction.
Books I read.
You read? So do you like these Harry Potter like books, or you think that realistic
No.
books are better?
No, Harry Potter kind of books I do.
You like the realistic, like maybe
Yeah.
autobiographies or biographies
Yeah,
and so on.
something like.
Got it. So you like non-fiction more. Okay. Football or cricket?
Football.
Football. Arjun. Sorry, Gukesh.
Okay, cricket.
Cricket. Tal or Karpov?
This is tough. Now maybe that.
Now maybe Tal, huh? Before
Tal.
Karpov. Tal for Gukesh. Okay. Horror or comedy?
Comedy for sure.
Comedy. No chance.
Fisher random or normal chess?
You can go first.
Like sometimes I feel like I want to have a change. So, but most of the time it's not much.
Sometimes Fisher random, but
Yeah,
mainly
sometimes
normal chess. And Arjun?
I would prefer normal chess, but I think Fisher random would cut all the theory and it's just the true better player.
So you think that is the future, maybe?
It can become the future. It has the potential.
Got it. A tough question now. Next world champion after Magnus.
Alivisa.
Ali Reza, okay. Gukesh?
Let's see.
Let's see. Gukesh is like, okay, why not me?
Let's see.
Let's see how long Magnus remains the world champion. Yeah, that is also a question. Maths or history? Okay, this is, of course, we know Gukesh's answer, but
History.
history. Arjun, maths, yes?
Man.
Okay, fantastic. Guys, that was truly wonderful having both of you here and speaking with you. As always, tremendous chess shown by both of you. I think 8.5 out of 11 was a great score, but at the same time, the games and the amount of fighting chess that both of you played was tremendous. And I want to congratulate you and wish you good luck. I think Arjun, you are now going to play in maybe like an hour or so the Rapid Championship online.
Yes.
And then you will also go to the Bangladesh Chess League on the 8th.
Yeah, Gukesh is also.
And Gukesh is also playing Bangladesh Chess League.
They're in the same.
Oh, you're in the same team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your team called?
It's the police team.
Police. And who is your team the top seed?
Yeah, it's the strongest team with zero and local GMs also.
Wow.
All 5 GMs also.
And who's your biggest competition there?
Should be safe sporting.
And who are there in SEF? Any idea?
It's Michel from Georgia and Idani Boya from Iran.
Ah, okay. So it's basically going to be great fun following the Bangladesh Chess League as well. Guys, good luck to both of you and thank you so much for making time after a tiring event.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for calling.
Bye.
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 Yes, that was Arjun and Gukesh here joining us from their homes. Actually, Arjun was at his brother's place in Hyderabad, yet he made it here. And Gukesh was also very kind enough to spare time. I hope you enjoyed. I took a lot of questions. There were also some games that we looked at, some of their analysis, and I hope you had a good time. Take care, guys. Bye bye. See you.